All right, it's almost about 11 o'clock. We just got some parts in a little while ago. I stuck some stuff on the left side already just to kind of get things moving along a little bit. But when I'm doing the right side here is when I'm gonna bring you guys in. I'm gonna start off by putting a sway bar link on there. I think that'd be the easiest thing to do. And again, I'm leaving everything hand tight right this second because just when you're dealing with things that are wrecked and just all tweaked out, you need to, you gotta kind of do it in stages, and sometimes you gotta take things back apart 2 and 3 times, believe it or not. But I'm just glad to be moving forward now at this point. Things been on my lift way too long. When you're doing these stabilizer links, just pay attention to orientation when you put them together. You don't need to be doing it twice. It's bad enough you're doing it once. Now, when I put that lateral arm on the other side, I had to get Carl to help me out a little bit. That was a bitch, believe it or not. I was like over it in the first 10 minutes. Carl come over and save the day. When you're putting these on, you can definitely see a difference. There's a little outie, I guess you can call it, where it's protruding upward. That's gonna go up into the control arm or down in the control arm, whichever way you're putting it on, and then the washer will go on the opposite side. All right, so now that I've waited all day to do this, it's time for lunch. Catch you in a bit. All right, we just got the axle in. I'm hoping I could just put it in with this one arm out, maybe reach it around, pull it down far enough like that. We'll see though. I may have to take one more arm off. Hoping I can just do like this. Might be able to. Let's see. Should I play the lottery tonight? Come on. So close. Almost. Heck yeah. Boom. Looks like I'm playing the lottery. I don't know about y'all, I think I've played the lottery probably 10 times since it's been out there. And the only time I've ever won is on like a little scratch ticket. I won $100 one time. Other than that, I'm a donor. I donate. I don't get nothing back. Nada. So I've waited like 2 days for that. And it's supposed to come with the eccentric bolt that goes through it. And of course, it did not. The other side came with it, and this side didn't. Someone stole it out of the package. I'll be son of a bitch. So now I gotta let her know and wait some more. There's nothing more aggravating than when you order parts and people steal shit out of the boxes. And that's all they did was, they didn't need the arm, they just needed that bolt. So they got the whole arm in, turned around, took the bolt out, stuck the box back in here and sent it back as they didn't need it. And they basically stole the part. That's bullcrap. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the caliper off, and I'm gonna use the old caliper. It didn't get damaged at all, but I did get new brake lines, the rubber ones, because the way it was stretched, I didn't want to take any chances of having it, anything broken inside. So we got new rubber lines. We're going to use the old rotor. I'm going to clean it up. It's just got some rust on it, but it'll be fine when I'm done. All right. Make sure before you put your brakes on, grease up your guides again. So this is an insurance job, and believe it or not, the insurance doesn't pay for new brakes and new pads and things like that. That's on the customer, believe it or not. If they're damaged, they will pay for it. But these were not damaged in the accident at all. There's not even a crack on them. So they're not paying for these. And the customer said, no, go back with these because they just had them put on recently. And that's perfectly acceptable. The rotor turned out nice. It looks nice and good. I had to get new lug nuts though. These lug nuts were on there so tight, it was unbelievable. I could barely get them off. When you're greasing up your pins, don't over grease them. just put enough on there just to keep it honest, you know. Go ahead and get these new brake lines on. Always best to start them by hand first. Makes it a lot easier when you're going back with them, you know? You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. I was a little worried about it. Just because, you know, the bracket was bent and I wasn't sure if the threads got jacked a little bit. But it's looking good. Going on smooth. And then when we go to test it, hopefully there's no leaks in this thing. And if there's a leak, I gotta stop, contact the insurance, and let them know what's leaking on it. But unfortunately, there's no way to check it unless you get it all back together. So, I cannot believe it's almost November. Holy crapola. This freaking year flew by. I'm a summer guy. I am not a winter person. I don't mind the winter months, but I just don't like winter. I'm a beach person. I like to sit on the beach. We've already had a couple of days like where it was, I don't know, almost 30 some, and then all of a sudden you get up today and it's like, you know, it's going to be 80. What the hell? I'm not complaining. Ugh. All right, I think that's going to be good on that one. This one goes kind of like a two-fold type thing. It's going to run from right here to right here. So we need to see, can I get you a better view? Hey, how are you? Give me 1 second. Boom. You know, I always find that when you're messing with metal lines, it is always easier to leave the metal part as loose as possible so you have plenty of wiggle room. We all like wiggle room, right? Got to have wiggle room. I need to get this wheel speed sensor out of my way. I just don't feel like lowering the car down for one more time. So I'm gonna leave this one a little bit loose now. Also put this one through and go ahead and get this one. This one has a clip though. This one's got a fastener that holds it like this. And it is always best to get those fasteners in now. And if you leave this metal one loose, you have wiggle room. Love my duckbill hammer. All right, let's see how it goes on here. Come on, baby. Nice. Nice. Man, I can't wait for Friday. I ain't doing jack crap this weekend. Other than probably finishing up some shelving. So I guess it... Other than that, I ain't doing jack crap.
Well, can't get a copyright strike.
Yeah. Play the highway to hell. That'll drown it out. The only place I'm concerned about is right here, leaking a little bit. And if that's leaking there, we're gonna have to figure something out because that line goes all the way across and the top and everywhere damn where else. But it is what it is, right? I think I might get lucky though. I'm hoping I get lucky. Boom. All right, brake lines are on. So don't do what I just did, not paying attention. This has to go on the brake caliper first. We'll get it. Stupid design, they could have made this on a swivel. But they didn't. Get in there, come on. Tank to 14. So you know, the new hose is 17, their factory ones are 14. They must have upgraded it, I guess. When I go to bleed this, I'm gonna get my guy just to hop inside and we're gonna pump it up a few times and then just push the pedal a few times. We do a couple different methods so I can get it done. Sometimes you gotta do different things when you have one that's been totally emptied in a wreck like this, just to get the fluid coming out. I've got a snap-on tool that does it, but it doesn't do as good a job as you would think it would do. I had better luck with my foot. Now let's put the clip back on. Believe it or not, that part, remember yesterday was missing in the kit? that we talked about, it still hadn't gotten here today. So I'm still stuck just sitting here waiting to finish this sucker. So it's been 4 days now, mainly waiting on parts. All right, so after what seems like years of waiting, we are good to go. Thought that crap would never get here. And we're still waiting on the emergency brake cable. Down, they said that's coming. Just like the last side, do not tighten it up all the way. And I'm gonna get my guy to come back. I've got these pliers that we use a lot of times on suspension work. And they're these right here. When you clamp onto something, it bites harder than vice grips. And you have more leverage to work with. So I'll get Carl over here in a minute to twist it for me. We'll get Coral to twist it for me. Let's see, it's gonna go inward. Hey Carl, you ready to tag team this?
Same as before?
Yeah, it's got you can see how it's got a twist.
Yeah.
And then this will go in. Once you twist, I'm gonna knock it up a little bit. Go ahead. Can you see on this side?
Oh yeah. Need a better bite.
Am I close?
You gotta go that way, just turn here.
Back in?
Yeah.
All right. Let me get on the side here. Ready? All right, that went a lot. You're just about there. All right, we're good. You're through.
Through and through.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. They're nice as shit, ain't they?
Oh man, you get some grip on these suckers.
That's what I was saying earlier, and I was
way better
telling them
than
about
channel
it.
locks.
Yeah, they're 10 times better than channel locks. You can grip the dog crap out of something. For sure. When you're installing, when you're putting these on there, there's literally tabs it has to fall between, because make sure you get in between it. And what I'll do with this is because I am not between them yet. We're in, we're golden. Now you gotta put this one on. It's the same thing there. Let me see if I can show you. There's little dimples right here. You have one right, one left, and one on the bottom. And you want to make sure that falls between it. And this is square. It's square on top, points in the middle. So you need to find that sweet spot and put it together like that. And normally it lines up the same as the other side, because there's 2 holes through it, and that will be the same as the other side. Now I am dead on. This side went a lot easier than the other side, because it took me, I tried doing it by myself, it just didn't work out. Sometimes you just gotta have some help, you know what I'm saying? And Carl was able to give me a hand in doing it. That's a bunch of crap. I'm only gonna snug them a little bit because the alignment shop's gonna have to do something with it anyway. So you might as well just leave it alone. Just snug it so they don't gotta fight it. Now, if you were somewhere up north, you'd be putting like caliper grease on them things going through here, because as much rust as they get up there, you need to grease up as much as you can. But down here, we don't get that kind of grease. We don't get that kind of snow down here. We don't get that kind of salty weather or anything. All right. So one more arm to put on, and then we'll go back and tighten everything up, put some towers on it, and get it out of here, because this is going to be a day or so before it gets here. All right, so now that we are happy, everything looks good and rocking and rolling here, I went ahead and wire tied the emergency brake cable up, because I'm going to be driving this bitch off my lift soon. We're going to go ahead and tighten everything up. That one's already tight. We gotta get that one. I'll get that one when I lower it down after I put that on. Then we'll get those 2 there. So let me go ahead and get the link tightened up. Again, when you drop it on the ground, double check these. because once you add some weight to it, a lot of times they'll move on you. They'll loosen back up. I mean, sometimes I get lucky, I don't have to do anything, but why take that chance, right? What is this? 14. All right, let me get it down a little bit. All right, we're just now securing up the last arm, and guess what? It's already lunchtime again. Seems like every time I start a video, it's lunchtime. All right, so after we got back from lunch, I got Carl over here. We went ahead and bled the brakes. They turned out just fine. There was no leaks, everything looked good. We're still waiting on that one emergency brake cable to get in here. I guess they're gonna say it's another day now before it gets here. But overall, you can see how the difference is between doing a suspension job on one that's not wrecked and one that is wrecked. The one that's wrecked, it just takes a lot, it's a lot more involved. You gotta be careful when you're doing things, pay more attention if things aren't twisted or broken or the frame is bent. It's harder to get them apart. There's a big difference in doing it. But hopefully you watching this video, if you have an issue at home, you run into a pothole, you wreck your suspension, hopefully this will help you get through it. All right guys, that's it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Catch you later.